Hello.
Hola.
Ni hao.
Bonjour.
Bernays.
Branzino.
Javier Bardem.
Miata.
I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
And I'm Stephen Jimmy Colbert. We'll be your hosts for tonight's event, One World Together at Home.
We're currently on 3 major American networks at the same time: NBC, ABC, and CBS, as well as social networks like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Plus all those streaming platforms you've been promising to set up for your parents. Amazon Prime, Apple TV Plus, YouTube, Twitch.
And Bluefy.
Is Bluefy a streaming platform?
Probably, I don't know.
Wherever you're watching, tonight we are thanking first responders and others on the front lines of this global pandemic.
But they deserve more than our thanks. So we'd like everyone at home to take out their wallets and then put them away. We aren't asking for money tonight.
This effort has already raised more than $50 million for the WHO.
And half of that was just from turning Jeff Bezos upside down and shaking him for loose change.
If you'd like to find out non-monetary ways that you can take action to help, go to act.me.
We know a lot of you camped out all night to get a good spot in front of your TV for this, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman who put this entire evening together, Lady Gaga.
In her home.
Hi, this is Lady Gaga, and today I'm so happy that we are one world together at home. I feel very honored to be a part of the World Health Organization and Global Citizen in the fight against COVID-19 and raising money for the Solidarity Response Fund. I care so much about all of the medical workers that are putting their lives at risk for us right now. I think of them every day, I pray for them every day, and I'm also thinking of all of you that are at home who are wondering when this is all going to be different. What I'd like to do tonight, if I can, is just give you the permission to, for a moment.
She plays piano.
Smile though your heart is breaking. Smile even though it's aching. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Lady Gaga smiles at us. Clips show teachers and students at home.
Buenos dias.
Good noon, everybody.
I'm so glad to see you.
Good morning.
Robin Roberts.
Even with schools shut down across the country and the world, teachers are earning extra credit, demonstrating unwavering commitment to their students.
Let's use some orange.
Showing us that even while classrooms are empty, hearts and minds are full.
I have a special guest with me here today.
From Read Alouds,
The mice of Mouseopolis fired up their grills.
Now, it's going to be a little different.
to ABCs,
Here we go. Let's sound it out.
teachers are finding new and creative ways to educate.
This is a brand new way of teaching for me, and I'm sure that this is a brand new way of learning for you.
I'm making it a casual Friday with my unicorn onesie.
Determined to reach their students any way they can, like teacher car caravans to say hello.
Really makes the kids feel loved.
I missed them a lot and I really wanted to see them.
The acts of kindness include school staffers preparing lunches for those in need. Some teachers have even embarked on house calls.
Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you, Mrs. Witt.
This Oklahoma teacher reading to her special education student. Teachers going above and beyond, rising to the challenge of a new kind of education, and in the process, teaching us all an invaluable lesson.
Sitting in his living room, Colbert smiles.
Hello again. I'm Stephen Colbert, coming to you from the historic living room in beautiful downtown my house. Thank you all again for joining us for this special event. Now with a tribute to his dear friend, the late, great Bill Withers, please welcome the legendary Stevie Wonder.
During hardships like this, we have to lean on each other for help. My friend, the late Bill Withers, has a perfect song about that, and I want us to remember him tonight.
Stevie plays as he sings.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be a friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long, and I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, and you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. Hey, we all need somebody to lean on. Good morning, evening, friends. It's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. It's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. People, let's give the world love.
Jimmy Kimmel sits in his living room.
Thank you, Stevie Wonder. All night long tonight, we'll be highlighting the brave women and men who are putting their own lives at risk because they care about ours. One of those people is an infectious disease specialist at the University of Kansas Health System, Dr. Dana Hawkinson. Hello, Doc.
Hi, how are you?
I understand they call you Hawkeye, huh?
Yes, yes.
Is that a MASH reference?
It is, and I used to watch it with my mother. But of course, I love it because my boss made it up for me, so it's awesome.
Do we have cause to be optimistic right now?
Yeah, this is a very, very horrible disease. But I think there is cause to be optimistic. You know, right now there are no approved drugs, but we have the best minds in the world working towards that. And I think we are starting and hope we are starting to see peaks and leveling and flattening of the curve, and also getting more people discharged from the hospital and not as many people with the critical illness.
Well, I hope people are thanking you sufficiently. I want to thank you. I know we are all very grateful to you for what you're doing and what you've done, and we wish you the best, and we hope that you stay safe and your family is safe, too. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you for all you're doing. Now to Jimmy Fallon.
He's one of the biggest stars in the history of music, an icon for peace and love around the world, and my favorite singer-songwriter of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul McCartney.
Good evening. I'm very honored to be part of this program tonight that celebrates the true heroes, our healthcare workers all around the world. And as this COVID-19 pandemic is a global crisis, we have to all come together to fight it on a global scale. Let's tell our leaders that we need them to strengthen the healthcare systems all around the world so that a crisis like this never happens again.
A photo appears.
My mother, Mary, was a nurse and a midwife just after and during the Second World War. So I have a lot of time for the doctors, the nurses, and all the medical staff to keep us healthy.
He sits at a piano.
We love you. Thank you.
As Paul performs, photos of healthcare workers appear.
Well, Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Who finds the money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Friday night arrived without a suitcase, Sunday morning creeping like a nun. Monday's child has learned to tie his bootlace. See how they run. Well, Lady Madonna, lying on the bed, listen to the pretty music in your head, music playing in your head, pretty music playing in your pretty head. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby, thank you. Lady Madonna. Ooh.
Paul leans back and waves his hands in the air, then reaches for the keys. Now with Jimmy Kimmel.
Paul McCartney, how about that? You know the coronavirus is in trouble when a Beatle gets involved. Now, I want to thank one of our many generous donors tonight. IBM gave the equivalent of 187 million surgical masks for healthcare workers around the world. My dad worked at IBM for many years, and we still have no idea what he did there, but we are now very proud of him. Thanks, IBM. And now, from just behind her piano at home, Casey Musgraves.
I just wanted to say a sincere thank you to all the people out there that are risking their lives to get everyone through this crazy time. Thank you. It means so much to me. And I've also really been loving seeing everyone's rainbows in their windows. It inspired me to sing this song for you.
Casey plays piano with large windows behind her. Images appear featuring people's hand-drawn rainbows displayed from their homes.
Yeah, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, and orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tired
rainbow reads, "Flatten the curve."
It'll all be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everybody stay strong and stay inside.
Casey blows a kiss. Usher sits in his home.
Tonight is a testament to the power within all of us. A crisis of this scale requires action on all fronts. Yes, we must think globally and learn more about the World Health Organization's efforts to curb the pandemic and prevent future outbreaks. But we also have to act locally.
Photos show people helping.
It's important to recognize charities and initiatives that are servicing our communities so that we understand those who are in immediate need of resources to survive, like food, shelter, and healthcare. Tonight we'll be highlighting charities who are doing incredible work on the ground. Those charities benefit from the generosity of our private sector supporters. You'll be hearing more about these organizations over the course of the night, but I'd like to give a very heartfelt thank you to No Kid Hungry, who have connected 1.7 million kids with meals, and the CDC's Foundation Emergency Response Fund, who provided medical supplies. Everyone, everywhere, be safe.
Now with Abby Kadabi from Sesame Street.
Hi everybody, it's me, Abby. My mommy set up this really neat little video chat place so I can visit with everybody. And I wanted to talk to you because, I know a lot of us are having some big feelings right now. I know I am. And that's okay because, we're all in this together. And I've been spending a lot of time with my mommy and my stepdaddy, Freddie, and my brother, Rudy, and, she taught me something really nice. I think you're gonna like it too. She said that when I have big feelings or little feelings or anything in between, I can just give myself a hug. It's this, a self-hug, just like that. And it's really nice. I hold myself real tight, and I take a deep breath, and I feel comforted. And, if you're having those feelings too, you give yourself a nice big hug.
Text appears over images of people. While many of us are sheltered at home, some don't have a home at all. Cisco is committed to providing financial support to those at risk of hunger and homelessness. We're all in this together. Thank you, Cisco, for supporting the WHO Solidarity Response Fund and local COVID-19 efforts. Thank you for watching One World Together at Home, a celebration of frontline healthcare workers around the world. We'll be right back. One world, together at home. Global Citizen, World Health Organization.
This is our home.
Clips show people doing various activities in their homes. Text appears. We find ourselves at home, yet many are struggling more than ever, helping homes in this time of need. Thank you, Procter & Gamble, for supporting COVID-19 relief efforts. Stephen Colbert sits in his living room.
Hey folks, welcome back to One World Together at Home, supporting the vital work of the World Health Organization and in celebration of healthcare workers everywhere. If you see a healthcare worker, you're going to want to give them a high five, but don't. We have to make sure they don't get contaminated. And now, please welcome a legendary British diva and his wife, David and Victoria Beckham.
Hi everyone, it's great for us to be able to join you for this amazing event and lend our support to the global community all coming together at this difficult time for our world. If there's any silver lining to come of this situation, it's meant lots of time together as a family, and for this we are grateful. We know there are people out there who are risking everything to keep us all safe. We want to join with all of you to say a huge thank you to them.
Our thanks goes to all of the healthcare workers all around the world who are working so hard, leaving their families to go to work to protect us and our children. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And now for the big performance of the night, a man who wants to show his support to everybody affected by COVID-19, our dear friend, Sir Elton John.
Elton sits at a piano.
This is for everybody out there who's been working on the front line 24/7. Thank you for all your expertise, your love, your care, your humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wearing a flashy suit, he plays the piano outside his home.
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like when it freezes just like ice. There's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And get to think fool will never win. Look at me, I'm coming back again. Got a taste of love in a simple way. You need to know I'm still standing. You just fade away. You know I'm still standing there and I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feel like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, backing up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah. One thing never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. If love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. You know, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all that time, backing up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah.
God bless you. Thank you.
With Jimmy Fallon.
Even though I'm stuck at home, I still got to team up with my pals, The Roots, featuring a little help from some heroic healthcare workers protecting us every day. Take a look.
A grid of videos shows the members of the Roots playing. In the middle, Fallon sings.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. I say, we can go where we want to, a place they will never find.
video shows healthcare workers dancing in scrubs and surgical masks.
We can dance, doing it in pole to pole. We can dance, everybody's washing their hands. We can dance, everybody's taking a chance. It's a safe to dance, 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 it's a safe to dance.
A healthcare worker does the worm on the floor.
But it's a safe to dance. 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 But it's a safe to dance.
With Henry Golding.
While the world focuses on ending this once-in-a-generation global health crisis, we must not forget the absolute need to protect all kids from all disease. Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, currently protects more than half the world's children from vaccine-preventable diseases. And to do their bit, to help beat COVID-19, they immediately relocated funding, including $29 million to 13 of the world's poorest countries, so they can purchase goods to protect the most vulnerable amongst their own populations. Now, the organization is also working to make sure that once a vaccine is ready, it will be available to anyone who needs it. Thank you to all the scientists and researchers working to keep all generations safe from COVID-19.
Maluma sings outdoors.
Si te hace falta que te quiera, yo te amo a mi manera, yo lo haré. Y basta, mi niña, ya no llores, olvida los temores y abrázame.
A bearded guitar player performs in another location.
Toma fuerte mi mano, te enseñaré a volar. Ya no habrá mal de amores, vendrán tiempos mejores. Levanta ya tu mano, que vinimos a gozar. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una y es un carnaval. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una. Oye, hey, ¿pa' qué llora, mamacita? Si así no se ve tan bonita, que déjeme probar esa boquita y yo le aseguro que vamos donde tú quieras, que al fin y al cabo vas a pasarla bien. El destino final es la felicidad, no vas a querer volver. Báilame, báilame, que las penas se van bailando, mujer. Siente el ritmo y mueve los pies. Y ven conmigo y canta otra vez. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una y es un carnaval. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Yeah, yeah.
With Kimmel.
Gracias, Maluma. Muchas gracias. Speaking of gracias, Chris Martin from Coldplay is the man who just a few weeks ago started the Global Citizen Together at Home concert series in his home. That blossomed into this enormous show you're watching tonight, and this is the performance that started it all.
With Chris Martin.
Hi, my name is Chris. Is this on? Yes, it is. What was I supposed to do? Yellow. This is 20 years old now, this song. Maybe older than some of you watching or listening or whatever. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and all the things you do, they were all yellow.
With Ellen DeGeneres.
This virus is causing so much heartache, but small acts of kindness are popping up everywhere, like Principal Michael Cara in Massachusetts, who's staying connected to his students by bringing mobile dance parties to their front lawns. Or in my hometown of New Orleans, a city that's being devastated by this virus, Tim Laughlin plays jazz on his balcony every night to help bring music back to the streets. And all over the world it's happening, singing opera out of windows, virtual sewing parties from masks, donating food for doctors and nurses, and there are homemade signs everywhere to give us hope. This crisis has us all isolated, but the strength of human kindness means we are never alone.
Long lines of cars wait at a food bank where workers load supplies into a trunk. On a newscast with Savannah Guthrie.
COVID-19 has left vulnerable populations across the country in dire circumstances, with many wondering how and where they'll find their next meal. This week, thousands across the country lined up, desperate for food.
You know, I had a lady here yesterday with 4 little kids in the car, and she says, I'm a waitress and I don't have any food.
The need is even greater among the homeless.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But every day, people are stepping in to help.
It's desperately needed now, more than ever.
From distributing meals along New York City streets to installing hand washing stations around Atlanta.
This is the time to start thinking about our brothers and sisters.
Hey, Shirley. Wow. My Today Show co-anchor, Hoda Kotb, spoke with one woman in Los Angeles who's doing everything she can.
For years, 52-year-old Shirley Raines, a mother of 6, has helped the homeless with her foundation, Beauty to the Streets.
Hand sanitizer, vitamin C, don't touch your face, okay?
Now they need her more than ever. Tell us what life is like on the front line.
We find ourselves being informative for them as well as giving them supplies, so it's a little scary and challenging at times.
Despite the risks, Shirley says she'll be there for them no matter what.
I know they've asked you before, like, why do you keep coming out here? What do you say to them?
I say I love them. I keep coming out because I love them. I made a promise to them 3 years ago that I was there for them.
Y'all need masks?
I know we're in uncertain times right now, but this is not the time to desert them, and we're going to make sure they're okay.
With Amy Poehler.
For the past few weeks, many of us have been struggling to shelter at home. Imagine if you didn't even have that option. The homeless community is one of the most vulnerable groups when it comes to facing COVID-19. Renata Alexis is the senior director of the youth shelter of Covenant House in New York City. Hi, Renata.
Hi, Amy. So Covenant House serves homeless, runaway, and trafficked young people across 31 cities in 6 countries. The homeless, including our homeless young people, are in danger right now, with little or no access to health care and testing, and they're already enduring chronic health conditions that make them more susceptible. Homeless young people cannot self-isolate. They have nowhere to call home. I think it's really, really important for our world leaders to know that we want to put an end to this virus. Everyone needs a way to survive it, including our homeless young people who are just too often forgotten.
Thank you so much for talking to me and to us. And thank you so much for all the care that you give to people who desperately need it. Go to act.me to find out more how you can help your community during these times.
With Colbert.
Now with a special performance of It's a Wonderful World, please welcome Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes.
They perform at a piano.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred.
babies cry. I watch them grow.
They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself,
what a wonderful world. Oh, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. It's still a wonderful world. All the pain that we've been through, all the fears and the hurt, I still think to myself, what a wonderful world.
With Beyonce Knowles Carter.
Tonight, we celebrate true heroes, those who are making the ultimate sacrifice to keep us all safe, fed, and healthy. To the doctors, the nurses, and other healthcare workers who are away from their families, taking care of ours, we continue to pray for your safety. To those in the food industry, delivery workers, mail carriers, and sanitation employees who are working so that we can be safe in our homes, we thank you for your selfless service. Black Americans disproportionately belong to these essential parts of the workforce that do not have the luxury of working from home. And African American communities at large have been severely affected in this crisis. Those with pre-existing conditions are at an even higher risk. This virus is killing Black people at an alarmingly high rate here in America. A recent report from my home city, Houston, Texas, it showed that COVID-19 deaths within Houston city limits, 57% of fatal cases are African American. Please protect yourselves. We are one family, and we need you. We need your voices, your abilities, and your strength all over this world. I know it's very hard, but please be patient, stay encouraged, keep the faith, stay positive, and continue to pray for our heroes. Good night, and God bless you.
Director General WHO.
Today, we come together as one to express our common humanity, to mourn those we have lost, to salute the health workers who serve us, and to say with one voice, we shall not be defeated. COVID-19 has taken so much from us, but it has also given us unique opportunity to put aside our differences, to break down barriers, to see and seek the best in each other, and to lift our voices for health for all, and to ensure this never happens again. Never again. The World Health Organization is proud to be part of this historic show of solidarity. I want to thank Lady Gaga, the many artists and humanitarians, global citizens, my friend Hugh Evans, and the United Nations for bringing us together as one world, together at home.
At home, Eddie Vedder plays an organ.
Always thought I'd cross that river, the other side, distant now. As we got close, it turned and widened. The horizon now fading out, drifting off in the undertow. Can't spot a figure on dry land. An afterthoughts of safety, when in truth none to be had, none to be had. I used to tell time by my another read of the same page. Wide awake through this deepest night, still waiting on the sun. As the hours seem to multiply, find a star to soldier on. Or folded over, forced in a chokehold, outnumbered and held down. As we fight with the invisible for the future, feel the promise now of here and now. Here and now. Won't hold us down. Won't hold us down. Let it out, shout it out, give it out, get it out. Won't hold us down. Won't hold us down. Share the light, won't hold us down. Share the light, won't hold us down. Share the light, won't hold us down. Share the light.
He waves at us. Our view focuses on a doll dressed as a medic. Words appear. Right now, it can feel like we are on our own, but heroes are rising. At PepsiCo, we are standing with our communities, serving more than 50 million meals to people who are hungry, because we are all in this together. Thank you, PepsiCo, for supporting the COVID-19 relief effort. Thank you for watching One World Together at Home, a celebration of frontline healthcare workers around the world. We'll be right back. One World Together at Home with Dr. Rajiv J. Shah.
Millions of Americans are struggling to put food on the table. The Rockefeller Foundation is working tirelessly to get them access to food and benefits. We are also bringing together science, industry, and government to ramp up access to testing so America can return to work safely.
Words appear. Thank you, Rockefeller Foundation, with Fallon.
Welcome back to One World Together at Home. I'm Jimmy Fallon, and tonight we've been bringing you performances from top artists around the world, all in the name of coming together to fight this global pandemic. We want to thank Analog Devices for their commitment to enable the WHO to coordinate global research and development for life-saving products. I also want to encourage you to visit act.me to find out about the essential work of the WHO. And now, let's turn it over to a legend in hip-hop, LL Cool J.
In another video.
In cities across the United States, they are setting off fireworks,
Hotels are lighting up with hearts and communities are collectively applauding locally at 7 p.m. All to thank the essential workers who risk everything, and I mean everything, and walk bravely into work every day. They often go unseen, but they too are heroes. The grocery store clerks, the delivery people, the hospital cleaners, the truck drivers, the farmers, and so many more. They're so important. And there are also many essential workers on the ground and doing critical work in science labs day and night trying to stop this virus. So to all of you on the front lines, from my family, along with the whole country, I just want to say thank you.
With Colbert.
I'm honored to introduce one of the doctors fighting on our front lines daily. Please meet Dr. Sanam Ahmed, a critical care physician at Mount Sinai in New York City. Doctor, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, every night at 7 p.m., New Yorkers cheer out of their windows to show their appreciation of everything you and your fellow healthcare workers are doing. Have you heard that?
I have. I was able to stop a few times and listen to it, and it brought a happy tear to my eye. It was a nice way to go into work.
Well, what's the one thing you want people to know about the work you're doing right now?
I want people to know that if you can't hold your mom's hand, I'm there to hold her hand. The nurses and the doctors, we're all there to tell your mom, your dad, your loved one that you love them, and we're there for them.
Well, Doctor, thank you for what you're doing and your colleagues are doing. And would you like to introduce our next performance?
Oh, absolutely. Here to sing A Change Is Gonna Come, Lizzo.
Lizzo performs on a patio.
Just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. And I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me, please. And I pray he won't keep knocking me down on my knees. There were times when I felt we couldn't last for long, but now I know we're able to carry on. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Thank you to everyone working hard to keep us safe. Thank you to everyone staying home and keeping themselves safe. I love you. We got this. We'll get through this together.
With Shah Rukh Khan.
India is facing one of its greatest challenges in her history. With a population of over 1 billion citizens, the spread of COVID-19 is bound to have a negative impact on our country, like it is impacting the rest of the world too. Battling this crisis is going to take its toll. And this is the time to take action. Right now, I'm working with a team of people to provide protective equipment, quarantine centers, food and essentials to patients, hospitals, and homes. But to beat this worldwide pandemic, the world must come together. So find out how you can contact world and private sector leaders and ask them to continue to contribute to the WHO's Solidarity Response Fund so they can continue to help the hardest hit areas and people who desperately need it. India, planet Earth, tonight we are one world. I love you. Stay strong.
With Kimmel.
Hi, it's one of the Jimmys again. I forget which one too. I want to take a moment now to thank Apple because Apple, the company, not the fruit, donated a very generous amount to the World Health Organization. And I would also like to personally thank Apple for babysitting my children over the last month. For real. Thanks, Apple. And here now with more on the fight against COVID-19 abroad, Nora O'Donnell.
These are the faces of healthcare workers on the front lines in South Korea. Bandages covering wounds left by their protective equipment.
Glimpses show healthcare workers.
Badges of self-sacrifice as they risk themselves to save others. Among them is Dr. Yeon Jae Kim.
In early stage of outbreak, I worked for 24 hours for several weeks.
Dr. Kim has spent months working with patients fighting for their lives. So has Dr. Jeffrey Toy.
Subtitles appear. Corona doesn't go out of my mind, even in my house. It is a very hard time for every medical staff.
For every medical staff.
Nurse Ji Hae Kong says she's trying to hide her anxiety from patients.
My family worries about me, but I'm okay.
I'm okay.
South Korea appears to have turned the corner with the strategy of test, trace, and treat. A lesson learned after the 2015 outbreak of MERS, another deadly respiratory disease.
Many
patients have recovered, so the situation is getting calmed down.
There are glimpses of life before the virus. South Koreans voted this week. Baseball is coming back, and so are employment exams, though everything looks a little different, at least for now.
Cheer up.
Cheer up.
Cheer up.
Cheer up. And we can do it, and we can beat it.
And we can beat it.
With Alicia Keys.
We're learning more about COVID-19 every day. The brightest and most brilliant scientists and doctors are working together to understand this disease and beat it. But until we have a cure, we can only respond to what we know. In fact, a recent study done by the CDC shows that 33% of the people hospitalized in the United States are African American, even though we only make up 13% of the general public. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. Pre-existing health conditions and lack of access to information and affordable health care, and economic and societal circumstances are some of the reasons why it's most prevalent among communities of color. Practice the guidelines for prevention so that we can beat this thing, because we are gonna beat this thing. I want to give a personal thank you to United Way for your work assisting people of color most impacted by this health and financial crisis, and LISC for your support of local businesses, especially owned by women and people of color. And keep your frequency high, and I'm sending you all my love.
The United Nations urges us to think global and act locally to prevent future outbreaks. Here to tell us more is Secretary General of the UN, Antonio Guterres.
We face a crisis unlike any other. To overcome it, we must unite. Tonight, through the universal language of music, we salute the bravery and sacrifice of health heroes and others. As we do so, let's remember the most vulnerable. And please join our call for a global ceasefire to focus on our common enemy, the virus. Thank you for your support for the life-saving work of the World Health Organization and the other humanitarian agencies. Together, we will defeat this virus and rebuild a fairer world as united global citizens and United Nations.
In his home, Mick Jagger holds a guitar.
Here's one I hope you know, and you can join in if you want. Everyone ready? Okay. 1. And...
The Rolling Stones, You Can't Always Get What You Want. Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood, and Charlie Watts join in one by one, playing lead guitar, bass, and drums.
Well, I saw her today at the reception. A glass of wine in her hand. I knew she was gonna meet her connection. At her feet was a footloose man. Now you can't always get what you want. Now you can't always get what you want. Now you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. Oh yeah, you get what you need. So I went down to the demonstration to get my fair shares of abuse. Saying we're gonna vent our frustration, and if we don't, we're gonna blow 50 amp fuse. Saying, now you can't always get what you want. Now you can't always get what you want. Now you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. Truly, yeah. So I went down to the Chelsea drugstore to get your prescription filled. I was standing in line with Mr. Jimmy. A man did it look pretty ill. We decided to have a soda. What's your favorite flavor? Cherry red. And I sung my song to my friend Jimmy. And he said one word back to me, and that was dead. And I said, now you can't always get what you want. Now you can't always get what you want. Now you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, yeah, you just might find you get what you need. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah. Always get. Now you can't sing it with me. Sing it. Now you can't get what you want. Now you can't get what you want. Yeah, you can't always get what you want. Yeah, you can't always get what you want. And you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, yeah, you might find get what you need.
Ronnie claps and Mick blows a kiss.
Thank you.
Hello again. I'm Stephen Colbert, and with me are the Jimmys, both Fallon and Kimmel.
Thank you, Stephen, with a PH.
Colbert nods.
Tonight, we're learning a lot about the WHO and their response to COVID-19, connecting supplies to workers and patients.
And we're learning about the incredible efforts of first responders around the world.
And we've all learned all that's possible when we all work together.
And we've all learned all that's possible when we all work together.
And we've all learned that we don't need rehearsal.
And we've all learned all that's possible when we all work
together. And now, in the spirit of working together, it is our honor to introduce former First Ladies Laura Bush and Michelle Obama.
Good evening. Michelle and I are thrilled to join you tonight in your homes for this special program.
Over the years, Laura and I have traveled across this country and around the world.
We visited with you at your schools, libraries, diners, places of worship, and even at your kitchen tables.
And we've had the profound privilege of getting to know you and your families, your hopes, your struggles, and your triumphs.
The spirit and courage of the American people is most evident in times of crisis. And during this difficult period of physical separation, we've never been closer. Not just in our great country, but tonight we stand with the people of the world.
Laura and I want to express our overwhelming gratitude to the medical professionals, first responders, and so many others on the front lines risking their lives on our behalf.
And we're thankful for our pharmacists, the veterinarians, the police officers, the sanitation workers, and those of you working in grocery stores or delivering food and supplies to our homes. You're the fabric of our country, and your strength will carry us through this crisis.
The coming days will not be easy, but this global family of ours is strong. We will continue to be here for one another, and we will get through this crisis together. Thank you.
Reporting, Lester Holt.
During this pandemic, nurses across the country have answered the call, no matter the sacrifice.
I really didn't give my health a second thought.
Last month, nurse Felicia Temple was on leave, pursuing a new career as a professional singer. When the coronavirus hit, she rushed back to Holy Name Medical Center in northern New Jersey to care for patients who are terrified and alone.
You have to essentially stand in as a surrogate for family.
Yes, absolutely. And if it was my family member in the hospital, I would want someone to do that for me.
We're trying our best to be there for these patients.
Ariana Dumas, a nurse at North Shore University Hospital on Long Island, says that kind of responsibility can be overwhelming.
The patients know they'll be on a ventilator and they're begging you in those last moments, don't let me die.
Nurses have seen their own colleagues fall from the virus. 2 weeks ago, Felicia lost a beloved coworker. Staffers line the hallway for a final goodbye. In a place where inspiration is sorely needed, Felicia brings her heart and voice to the moment.
And I rise up.
Because it's so uplifting, she recorded the song Rise Up. Her hospital now plays it over the PA system to cheer on staff.
We're nurses, we're resilient. We give each other hugs when needed. We give each other space to cry when we need to. We're doing the best we can.
In a painting on a wall, an empowered woman in a mask bears a tattoo reading "Nurse." In a room filled with music equipment, Keith Urban sits before a mic and plays guitar. Higher Love.
Think about it. There must be a higher love down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. 'Cause without it, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart, I look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere.
A second Keith plays bass.
In this whole world, what is fair? We walk the line and we try to see before and behind and what could be.
Keith sings with himself.
Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. 'Cause
we're just hanging on, facing our fears and standing out here alone.
A third Keith cuts a guitar, then plays it.
And it's real to me, but there must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere in this whole world. What is fair? We walk the line and we're trying to see forward and behind what could be. Come on now, bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. 'Cause I could rise above with a higher love. I could rise above with a higher love.
Nicole Kidman joins the third Keith.
To all of the healthcare workers, everybody on the front lines and behind the scenes, on behalf of Nick and our girls, myself, all of us here, we say thank you. Thank you.
With Colbert.
Hello again. I remain, until further notice, Stephen Colbert. Right now, one of the most difficult things about our current ordeal is that we don't know how long it will last. At times like this, I turn to one of the smartest guys I know. Oh, what's his name? Oh, come on. Melinda Gates' husband. Bilbo. Nope. Bill. So tell us, Bill, Melinda, how much longer will we be dealing with all this?
Well, Stephen, there are a lot of people who are hurting, and all of us want this to be over as soon as possible. The good news is that by making the right decisions now, we can save lives. We can get our country back to work, and eventually we can get kids back to school too.
The eventual end comes when we get a vaccine that protects all of us, not just in the US and the entire world. There's a lot of vaccine candidates that we're backing, and I'm optimistic by late next year, one of those will come out. And we need to make sure that gets out to everyone in the world.
That's right. Our response to this pandemic won't be effective unless it's equitable. And before we go, we just want to say thank you to a few people, starting with the healthcare workers in the United States and around the world who are rising to meet this challenge in such incredible and heroic ways. We see it and hear about it every day. We also want to thank the scientists and the researchers who are working around the clock, the people providing essential services like mail and groceries so society can keep going, and everybody who's doing their part in staying home. Your actions are absolutely saving lives, and you're a big part of the reason we're going to get through this.
David D. Ho, MD.
Everyone appreciates the frontline healthcare workers as true heroes in the coronavirus fight. But you may not know the massive mobilization of the scientific community that's taking place. The very best in science are working with urgency and unity to deliver solutions to end this carnage. Teams of chemists are synthesizing compounds for teams of biologists to test in search of an effective drug. Likewise, teams of scientists are working to isolate antibodies to neutralize the virus and to develop protective vaccines. I have no doubt that science will come through, but our work will take time. Please buy us that time. The world must act as one now. Let's stay at home together, flatten the curve together, and give scientists the time needed to develop solutions to end this pandemic. Be safe and be well.
A photo shows a working scientist. With Fallon.
Dr. Saneli Madela runs a community health center in South Africa. Here to tell us about the challenges he and his fellow frontline healthcare workers are facing is Dr. Madela.
Yes. Dr. Madela, it's so nice to talk to you.
Thank you very much, Tim, for inviting me.
You and your fellow frontline healthcare workers already have a tough job. Now this pandemic, on top of that, how are you preparing and what are your most difficult challenges?
I'm a community doctor in the province here of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. And unfortunately, in the community that I serve, we already have about 25% of the adults that are living with HIV. which now COVID-19 as an addition is a really scare for all of us. And we will need, going forward, a huge assistance and help from World Health Organization and others to make sure that they support the healthcare professionals that are in the front line, and they support our communities and our facilities. So we will like the public and the people at large of the world to support the calls that are made by health experts, including government leaders, to stay at home, because together we can flatten the curve.
Dr. Mandela, thank you so much for talking to me and the rest of the world. Would you do me the honor of introducing our next act?
I'll be honored. Welcome Nigeria's very own Burna Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Burna Boy out here in Lagos, Nigeria, sending love to everyone out there.
Images show Nigerian citizens and healthcare workers. Burna Boy, African Giant, Hallelujah. A banner advertises a COVID-19 emergency food market. A painted mural depicts someone washing their hands. A man wears a mask.
So here comes the African giant. Many people don't try. But you can't test the African giant. Give me your logo. You know get the person when you know, making them loco. Oh no, make you know they do like go. Can nobody do it better than me. Can nobody do it better. Jackamancy, I know say one day he go better. Go carry Grammy, because anything way better require planning. Don't be, nothing you can do, because God they no go give you more than you can undo. That's so them mama go hala, ebele bebo. That's so them papa go hala, ebele bebo. Obodo de nu go chim chim. Obodo de nu go chim chim. Obodo de nu go chim chim. Eleli yeah. Obodo de nu go chim. Obodo de nu go chim chim. Obodo de nu go chim chim. Eleli yeah. Tell them Africa we don't die. So here comes the African giant. Many people don't try, yeah. But you can't test the African giant. It's been long, it's true, since I had a talk with you. So I had to take this time to be alone with you. Because all my blessings come from you. Hey. All my life I don't follow you. Now I'm caught up in the money and the fame, but you still bless me anyway. May I forgive the most I praise for the air I breathe, for the purpose and trees. May I forgive the most I praise for the air I breathe. Oh, for the rivers and trees. And I saw me sing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
With Oprah Winfrey.
Nelson Mandela once said that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. We're all feeling that right now. When thinking of Mandela's words, I think of the courage and the resilience of the people of South Africa. 56 million brave souls who have endured so much for so long and now have to face down this pandemic while also reconciling on a daily basis injustice and inequality. And communities still ransacked by HIV and AIDS, but they keep going. And in every country, in every continent, we have seen such phenomenal acts of courage from people who are on the front lines of this fight against coronavirus. I tell you, we've all appreciated healthcare workers, but never like now. They have done this often at considerable risk to themselves, because when there are lives at stake, their first thoughts are not about themselves, but for others.
They truly are the best of us. And their compassion and their true acts of service is a call to action for all of us. We need to ensure that governments around the world step up now and provide the healthcare workers with the equipment, with the funds, with the support they need. And tonight, we stand as one world, united in our fight to rid the world of this disease and to ensure that nothing like this ever happens again. And when and if it does, we will be ready.
Words appear over black and white images of people working in laboratories. These are Johnson & Johnson scientists developing a lead COVID-19 vaccine. Our hearts and best minds are working 24/7 for you. jnj.com/road to a vaccine. Thank you, Johnson & Johnson, for supporting the COVID-19 global response. Thank you for watching One World Together at Home, a celebration of frontline healthcare workers around the world. We'll be right back. One World Together at Home. With schools closed, we at Verizon are tripling the data for over 100,000 students and teachers through our innovative learning program. And we're offering free digital access to the New York Times for up to 14 million U.S. high school students. Nothing should stop students from studying and teachers from teaching. Thank you, Verizon, for supporting the COVID-19 relief effort. With Jennifer Lopez.
Thank you, Global Citizen, for having me be part of such a beautiful thing. You know, there's one thing that I realized more than anything during this whole time, and it's how much we all need each other.
Jennifer smiles softly, then lowers her gaze. She sits by a tree at night, illuminated by string lights wrapped around the trunk. Jennifer Lopez, People.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. We're children needing other children, and yet letting a grown-up hide all the need inside, acting more like children than children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. One person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you are half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. People who need people. Are the luckiest people in I miss you.
Jennifer blows a kiss. With Kimmel,
I miss you too, J-Lo. Tonight, we're paying tribute to healthcare workers, but there are lesser-known heroes who deserve credit, too, and that's our food delivery people who bring us the most important thing we can eat, food. So I ordered some food, and the guy's coming up the street now. To thank him, I made him a pizza. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Good. Jonathan, how are you?
Hi, Jonathan. Where are you from?
John and Benny's DoorDash.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, you're from Las Vegas. Anyway, I made you a pizza.
Oh, perfect.
To thank you, because we're doing a show right now to thank people who are working during this time.
Oh, cool.
My wife baked you a pie. It's very hot.
It's cherry.
So I'm going to hold on to it for a second. Here's some clean money.
Oh, cool. Thank
and
you.
We got you some toilet paper,
Oh,
too.
Man,
to thank you for everything you're doing.
That's better than the money.
I would hug you right now, but I don't want us to get sick. So thank you, and say hello to everybody, will you?
Hello.
All right. Here's Aquafina.
Tonight, we celebrate the doctors and nurses who risk their health to save ours and isolate from their own families. Too many times over the past 3 months, those medical professionals are the final friendly face seen by a patient before they succumb to this virus. Not being able to see a loved one is one of the most heartbreaking parts of the isolation that comes with defeating COVID-19. Thank you to the medical practitioners across the globe for being with our loved ones in their final moments. If you're thinking about calling a loved one, don't put it off. Don't hang up until you say what you needed to say. Find the time now and the words to let those you care about know that they're loved. Be safe, be smart, be kind.
a photo shows healthcare workers outside an emergency room entrance. In Rome, a woman in a mask walks near the Colosseum. In a hospital, workers wheel a patient on a gurney.
Italy, where the world first truly witnessed the horror of coronavirus. Thousands dying and a health system overwhelmed.
A woman's face bears marks.
This photo became a symbol of Italy's struggle. So many like her continuing the fight, among them cardiologist Silvia Castelletti. Today, she's smiling, despite the bruises on her own face.
I can see that mark on your nose. Is that from where you've been wearing a mask?
Yes, sorry, I tried to hide it with the makeup. You can see that I'm happy today.
A patient of hers, once close to death, now out of danger.
Today was the first day I took him off the mask. It's for me, like a sign that things can go better.
Until then, a socially distant toast.
People on balconies hold glasses with long poles.
Germany and Spain loosening lockdowns, and in France, Notre Dame ringing its bell to honour health workers.
A man in protective gear rings the bell.
The road to recovery will be long, but for Sylvia, her patient is a symbol of hope for the future.
We are joking that when everything will finish, it will offer me a very, very nice pizza because it's from Naples. And so it will cook a real pizza for me, and I'm looking forward to it.
At J Balvin's home, graphics appear next to him as he speaks.
Hey everybody, this is J Balvin, and there's 5 simple things to prevent COVID-19. Hay 5 maneras simples de prevenir el COVID-19. Number 1 is wash your hands vigorously for 20 seconds. lávate las manos con fuerza durante 20 segundos. Number 2, cough and sneeze into your elbow, like this. Así que estornuda o tose aquí cerca del codo. Number 3, do not touch your face. No te toques la cara. Number 4, keep 6 feet away the other person. Mantente 6 pies de distancia a la otra persona. Number 5, check your health regularly. You know, you gotta be checking how you're feeling. Así que estén chequeándose todo el tiempo su salud. Un abrazo, buena vibra. J Balvin.
And now Nickelodeon presents How to Wash Your Hands. SpongeBob demonstrates.
Okay, Mr. SquarePants. A good employee always scrubs his hands thoroughly. Be sure to get under those fingernails.
He scrubs.
And don't forget about the knuckles. And make sure those palms are squeaky clean. All right, let's see those hands.
He shows his arms with no hands.
Now that's thorough.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
So there is no question the impact COVID-19 has had across the globe. It's been unimaginable for all of us. But for the 70 million people displaced in camps and shelters around the world, including facilities here in the US, that impact is particularly devastating. Now, I have witnessed firsthand some of the overcrowded and unlivable conditions in refugee camps. Social distancing there is simply not an option. In order to curb the spread of COVID-19 in these specific communities, the needs are basic: healthcare, clean water, sanitation. Global Citizen and the World Health Organizations are two organizations that I'm personally very proud to stand alongside to fight against COVID-19. In the fight to end this crisis, we truly cannot afford to leave anyone behind.
John Legend plays piano at home. John Legend and Sam Smith, Stand By Me.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see.
Sam Smith sings at home.
No, I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we live upon should tumble and fall, and the mountain should crumble to the sea, I will cry, I will cry, I will shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
With Colbert.
Thanks for staying with us. I want to take a moment right now to thank the Emerson Collective, which I was shocked to learn is not a 70s prog rock group. They're a social change organization that supports the WHO. They also invest in organizations like the 1 Acre Fund, which activates 8,000 rural staff and more than 100,000 partners to deliver critical supplies to ensure farmers in Africa stay open for business. Now, please welcome the most heroic Armstrong who never walked on the moon, Billie Joe Armstrong.
Billie Joe Armstrong, Wake Me Up When September Ends. On a couch, Billie Joe plays guitar.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends.
Images show deserted spots in various cities.
Like my father's come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends.
Images show downtown Los Angeles and a man walking on an empty street in Hollywood.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends.
Photos show empty streets near Notre Dame and London's West End.
Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends.
Illuminated hotel windows spell out #VegasStrong.
Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends.
A message in a building's windows reads, "Thank you."
Wake me up when September ends.
With Carrie Washington.
I want to start by saying thank you to our essential frontline workers who are risking everything to keep us safe. Those of us who are able to practice social distancing and stay home, we are in a very fortunate position, and it is in no small part thanks to you. And also, no matter who you are and what circumstances you're facing, these are challenging times. Even if you're staying home with family or by yourself, we're all struggling with different emotions. Practicing social distancing is critical, but we also need to consider how isolation may affect our mental and emotional well-being. So whether you're at home or on the front line, if you're worried about how this unprecedented time is going to impact your mental and emotional well-being, you are not alone. Dr. Sue Varma, a psychiatrist at the NYU Langone Medical Center, is with us to share her thoughts on ways we can manage the mental and emotional toll of this crisis.
Sue Varma, MD.
Many people are feeling fear, anxiety, and grief during this crisis. This is totally normal. If you or someone you know is having a persistently low mood or anxiety, as well as having changes in sleep, appetite, concentration, or if you're having trouble experiencing joy or motivation, please talk to your healthcare provider or a behavioral health counselor via telehealth or a local counselor in your community. If you have had a prior history of anxiety, mood, substance use disorders, or trauma, or are a frontline healthcare worker, you too could be more vulnerable at this time. Everyone needs to make time for the M's of mental health: movement, mindfulness, mastery, which is something fun and creative, and meaningful connection. Label your emotions and talk to a trusted person about them. And don't forget to laugh, express gratitude, and offer someone help. Small acts of kindness are mood boosting for both the giver and receiver. We are in this together, and we will get through this together. Remember, you are not alone.
With Fallon.
The battle against COVID-19 is a global fight, with our brave healthcare workers serving on the front lines. Tonight, we thank Bloomberg Philanthropies and, of course, Mike Bloomberg for all their relief work, from helping countries in Africa prepare their healthcare systems to providing meals to public workers in hospitals. And now, here's a couple who understands the fight against coronavirus all too well: Idris and Sabrina Elba.
What's up, global citizens? It's Idris and Sabrina. Listen, there's a story that I want to tell you about this woman called Italica Grondona. And in 1918, she survived the Spanish flu. Last month, in 2020, at 102 years old, she survived COVID.
Italy was ravaged by the virus, but now, finally, numbers of new cases are dropping.
Yeah.
And while we're not out of the woods, it's the hope that fuels us all.
So go to act.me, that's act.me, and tell our leaders that we all deserve quality healthcare.
We are so proud to be here united with the World Health Organization, who provide essential PPE supplies to healthcare workers all around the world to help patients like Italica. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So listen, I'm going to sing a song now.
No,
and what?
I'm sorry,
No.
guys. No,
Lady Gaga said it was cool. Just relax.
The Target logo appears. As part of our biggest relief effort ever, we're donating more than 2 million masks and raising wages for all 340,000 frontline team members. We'll never stop helping those who are helping all of us. Thank you, Target, for supporting the COVID-19 relief effort. Thank you for watching One World Together at Home, a celebration of frontline healthcare workers around the world. We'll be right back. One World Together at Home. Global Citizen, World Health Organization. The city logo appears over images of essential workers. Another day begins. Our heroes head out into the world. To those bravely showing up for us, thank you for another day. Even if we're apart, we'll get through this together. Thank you, City, for supporting the COVID-19 relief effort. Glimpses show recent events as Gayle King speaks.
When the coronavirus spread through a nursing home in Washington state, closing schools and businesses became part of an effort to save seniors.
We're asking our older generation to stay in their homes.
and we're asking the younger generations to support them in social contacting.
As social media helped remedy social distancing, acts of kindness took root across the country. Neighbors delivering food and flowers.
A girl leaves flowers.
And offering front porch performances. Seniors at more than 70 grocery stores in Louisiana and Georgia had their bills paid one Wednesday morning by media mogul Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry paid for your grocery bill today.
Are you kidding me?
How important is it, Tyler, to step up for senior communities at this time?
They're some of the most vulnerable among us. I come from a background of where we really, really respected the ones who paved the way.
Of course, many of America's seniors continue paving the way.
When the call came out for retired physicians to come to work, I really didn't hesitate.
Considered high risk at 68 years old, New York's Dr. Judy Salerno is back on the front lines of patient care.
Was there a moment that you said, I've got to go?
Just the anxiety that was building in me as I saw the pandemic grow, I just knew where I had to be.
Dr. Salerno heads to work. Matthew McConaughey sits in his home.
For weeks and months, we all watched as the COVID-19 traversed across the globe. We wondered if, and finally when, is this virus going to hit our doorsteps? And it did. It hit the heartland slowly, but as the cases got confirmed, it became an inevitable truth that yes, it is here on our doorsteps. And whether you're from New York City or Austin, Texas or Timbuktu, this is a virus that knows no lines, respects no boundaries, and that none of us are immune to. So what can we do? We've got to take care of our healthcare workers on the front line. We've got to buy them time by taking care of ourselves. We've got to take care of our elders, the most susceptible of all of us. We've got to keep their spirits high, keep them quarantined and safe until this is over. We take care of ourselves, we take care of each other.
Colbert sits by a framed photo and dog tag.
Stephen Colbert here again, and this is my dad, Dr. James W. Colbert. Dad was an immunologist, and when I was a child, he was the Associate Director for the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, which Dr. Anthony Fauci now heads. And lately, I've been thinking a lot about my dad and wishing I could talk to him about what, in the face of this pandemic, is the right thing to do. And I have no doubt he would say, follow the advice of scientists, but also that science can answer only how the world works, not why we are in this world. For that, we have to follow our hearts. And this crisis has reminded us with urgency that we are here to be as kind as we can. Because when this is all over, and it will be over, what we will remember is how we treated one another. And I pray that when we look back on this time of trial, we can say that we faced it with determination, hope, and love. But for now, stay strong, be brave, and enjoy Billie Eilish and Phineas.
Hey you guys, so I chose to sing Sunny by Bobby Hebb. I love this song. It's always warmed my heart and made me feel good, and I wanted to make you guys feel good, so here we go. Sunny.
Phineas plays an electric piano.
Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny. You smiled at me and relieved the pain. Now the dark days are done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny.
workers risking their lives to save ours. Thank you guys so much.
With Kimmel.
Thank you, Billy and Phineas. I'm glad your mom bought you that organ. We have more thanks to give. Global Citizen would like to express their appreciation to the Stadler Family Foundation, which is supporting the World Health Organization's efforts to build resilient health systems and ensure that frontline health workers have access to critical PPE. If you would like to help, I mean really get in there and help, go to act.me to find out what you can do.
Glimpses show a middle-aged doctor.
Never did I ever think that I was going to be on the front lines fighting a war. I shaved my head as a rally cry, as a personal reminder that this is life and death.
New York Dr. Ed Lathan, deep in the trenches of the pandemic.
We've had multiple resuscitations and intubations. We don't have opportunity to sit down, to eat, to drink, barely to go to the bathroom.
Dr. Enrique Lopez.
This virus has affected everybody. And so I'm sleeping in the garage because I don't want to bring the enemy home with me.
Like so many others, separated from those he loves during the battle. Dr. Paul Saunders risked his life for his patients. A survivor of the deadly virus, he's returning to the medical battlefield, only to be surprised by this.
Happy to be back.
Saunders' colleagues applaud.
I was working so hard, and the whole time I was home, I was just anxious to get back.
That bravery doesn't go unnoticed. In New York City, every night at 7 p.m., from the windows to the sidewalks, bursts of cheers for healthcare workers.
Deborah Roberts, ABC News.
They're soldiers in a war with a message. Heroes celebrated by a grateful America, finding strength in a shared moment of hope.
It's a difficult time, but we're rising to the challenge. And we're going to stay in this until we can defeat it.
H.E. Amina J. Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General, United Nations.
Thank you, global citizens, for your solidarity and support for the life-saving work of the World Health Organization and the whole United Nations family. We're in this together, and everyone has got a role to play. When we're at home, we're helping our brave health workers. We must leave no one behind, and we must accelerate in our race to find a vaccine. After all, COVID-19 anywhere is a threat to people everywhere. Let's keep fighting together to stop the pandemic and support the most vulnerable and build back better in solidarity.
Pharrell Williams.
Parents around the world are struggling with school closures. Schools are closing everywhere.
Images show parents and children.
For many, it's learning about how to teach their kids at home, which is tough already. But for others, the problem is much more dire. And now with the spread of COVID-19 across the world, it's estimated that 91% of the world's children are out of school altogether. The most marginalized kids and most poverty-stricken areas, those are the ones that are going to suffer the most. Without support, they're in great danger of falling behind and even falling out of the educational system altogether. We can't let that happen. So join the global effort to stop the spread of the virus so that kids can go back to school. I'm sending my love to my community back home in Virginia Beach. I love you, and we're gonna do it.
With Fallon.
She's one of the biggest stars on the planet and has already contributed so much to the WHO to help those affected by coronavirus. Here she is, the one and only Taylor Swift.
At home, Taylor plays piano. Taylor Swift, Soon You'll Get Better.
The buttons of my coat were tangled in my hair. In doctor's office lining, I didn't tell you I was scared. That was the first time we were there. Holy orange bottles, each night I prayed to you. Desperate people find faith, so now I pray to Jesus too. And I say to you, ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, soon you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better soon. 'Cause you have to. This won't go back to normal, if it ever was. It's been years of hoping, and I keep saying it because I have to. Ooh, you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better. Ooh, you'll get better soon.
Lupita Nyong'o.
If you've never been to the African continent, you might not realize how diverse it is. There's 54 countries, over 3,000 ethnic groups, more than 2,000 languages. That's a lot of difference to navigate. And yet, all across the continent, we are united by the resilience of our spirits and the resourcefulness of our minds that have helped us through many challenges. Today, as the whole world comes to terms with COVID-19 and cases in Africa are on the rise, we must remember that though we keep each other safe by practicing social distancing, we cannot afford to emotionally distance ourselves. Keeping everyone safe and healthy requires strong local and global ties. We must remain vigilant and make sure that all communities in Africa and around the world have access to life-saving testing, protective supplies, and treatment. Let's continue the fight together until COVID-19 is gone.
Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street.
Oscar the Grouch here to tell you to stay home. I don't want to see your smiling face. I don't want to smell your pretty perfume. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Hey, this social distancing thing is kind of a Grouch's dream. Anyway, for everyone's sake, just stay home, will you? Oh, yeah. And while you're at it, have a rotten day.
A split screen shows the hosts.
On behalf of myself and the thousands of Jimmys hosting tonight, we want to thank Global Citizen for making this show possible.
And we want to thank everyone for joining us despite your busy schedules of homeschooling and working from home.
And thank you for brushing your teeth. You didn't need to do that, but we appreciate it. To take action, visit act.me.
We're going to close out tonight with a very special surprise performance.
Tiger King singing I Saw a Tiger?
No.
Tiger King singing Eye of the Tiger King?
It's not Tiger King. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Celine Dion, Lang Lang, Lady Gaga, John Legend, and Andrea Bocelli.
Lang Lang plays piano. The singers perform from their respective homes.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer. When we lose our way, lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace. child, just like every child, need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Sento che ci salverò.
For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. African proverb. Thank you to everyone working on the front lines, keeping us safe. Thank you to everyone working on a cure to prevent this from happening again. Thank you to everyone for your support of One World Together at Home. We will be together in person soon. Stay strong, stay safe. Copyright 2020 Global Poverty Project, IP, Pty Ltd. All rights reserved.